I'm Toya.
And I'm Kiara.
And this is Too Damn Good.
Hey ladies, happy Sunday.
Hey girl.
Hey world. So this is about holiday season. We are 2 weeks from Christmas. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, I mean, as ready as I'm gonna get, cause ain't nobody getting nothing from me.
Saying I don't know if you can come down my chimney this year.
Have you been naughty?
Yes.
Have you been naughty?
I've been a good girl.
Oh, she's lying.
We're all good girls here, so we all
I
get a
seen
lot
the
of
list.
gifts.
You wasn't over there on the good side.
Oh, she
It
showed
must have been Latoya, the other Latoya. I mean,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
because I've been good.
My question is, how you get access to the list? I want access to the list.
Y'all got. Mrs. Claus, that was nice. No, you just gotta have the connections. You know, I be, moving and shaking.
What she trying to say is answer your DMs, and
Right.
then that's how
Get
you
you
have to
access.
connect.
Wait, they was sliding again.
You know they already sliding.
The little elves.
They sliding, they gonna get you
They
very fast.
sliding.
What we talking about this week?
Ooh.
So this is another juicy topic, ladies. We're talking about lies amongst women. Truth or honesty. So I think everyone kind of already knows, or I think a lot of women already think that we kind of like lie to each other, right? However,
I'm like,
What about weight loss?
I think
We be lying.
we be lying. I mean, so I'll say this. I personally definitely lie with white lies, regardless male, female, because I don't have to particularly agree with what you're doing, but in the moment it's going to make you happy. My words don't need to bring down that moment because it's a legit, maybe good moment for you, right?
Yeah.
So let's say your friend's having a birthday party and she doesn't have the best looking outfit, but it's a bit too late for her to get another outfit, or maybe something happened, our wardrobe malfunction. Do you just say,
Well,
"Girl,
wardrobe malfunction, you need to say something, but
Yeah, you
True.
definitely
ugly
say
outfit.
something.
Nice. Don't
Well-
let me go outside in the ugly outfit.
Well, even
Well-
even if it's a wardrobe, if she spent money on the outfit, and let's say she just didn't call y'all to confirm before she purchased it,
Oh, that's not good.
it's like, do we?
Cause I'm gonna say something.
Well, not all
Like,
the
girl, you
time.
look
You might not, but that's the truth of the matter. It's like we will lie to our friends, and you know, and I wish we didn't. You know, they be wearing stuff that may be not good for their body, good for their
No.
tits, but whatever. And we will be like,
But that's
girl,
might be
you
cute.
doing it? You know.
Don't do that.
No, I'm not
The
saying
outfit
that.
might be cute.
I'm not. Yes, the
That
outfit
you
is
don't
cute,
know.
but it just doesn't go for
them, right?
for them. The outfit ain't. You ain't looking bad, but we will lie about that for
What
real
else?
because we don't want to hurt nobody's feelings.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think. So, do y'all think those type of lies are okay, or if it's a lie, it's just a no period?
Me personally, I just feel like if I see my friend, like your scenario, and it was her birthday, I'm not gonna be like, girl, you look good. I'll be like, oh, hey, your hair looks real nice. I'm not about to give you props about this outfit.
About me lying, I'm not a good poker. I don't have a good poker face, so it's just like it's hard for me to lie because it's gonna say it right here
It's
that
gonna
I'm
show.
lying.
Well, see, you asked me. I'm like handy mandy, fix it. So I'm gonna try my best to fix whatever I see on you that is like doing the most. I might try to be like, okay, well, why don't you do X, Y? I'm gonna give you the pointers to fix it, to help.
Or
at
she's
least
gonna
fix
fix it. She's gonna
I do agree with that. I feel like I'm the same
Should try
way.
something
I just
else.
Right. So she did that for my birthday. She got my dress up real fast. I cannot sit this up. Turn around.
Down.
Oh no, that was Texas.
Oh.
She gonna fix it. I'm telling you.
I
I lay down naked. Toya get me.
You don't always laying down naked. Shit.
Wait, that was the wrong time. Okay.
Sorry, guys.
We do it all the time.
Let's reel it back.
But I do think sometimes I agree with all of you guys. I'm the same way. I just think sometimes people put us in situations where we can't really tell the truth,
Yeah.
when even if it's needed. You know what I'm saying?
Especially if they all hyped up like,
Yes.
bitch, I look good.
Oh my
I look
God.
good.
Like-
And you just sitting
Oh,
there
my
like,
mama.
Yes. Like they drunk,
I was thinking about that in my head when I was saying it.
you know, or something really special to them, or a special event, or they're in front of people who they really care about. You know what I'm saying? It's like, like, do you still tell the truth? And are we still considered liars, even though we're telling a white lie, but just for the betterment, the betterment of the other party?
Yeah.
I'm telling you a lie because I know it's gonna.
But these don't all have to be our friends. It's just like
just period.
Just women. Yeah, I mean, if they ain't my friend, I'm definitely might just say a little lie or whatever. I might pass somebody in the gym and be like, "Girl, you look good." Like, better keep on running. I don't know. So it just depends on if it's a scenario where I have to lie to say like a waitress, then I'm a lie and tell them I had a 50% off coupon. and I don't know what happened to it when I go to the store. I'll be like, I had my coupon. It was in my email.
God, I had it.
Or like, I'm a teacher. Don't I get a discount?
I definitely use that.
I'm definitely like.
Right.
Have you guys ever lost friendships because of a lie? So regardless of what type of lie it is, white lie, real lie.
Somebody lying to me?
Yeah, or vice versa.
Or telling the truth.
Oh, sorry, yes, telling the truth.
Yeah, those are the ones that hurt the most.
Have you guys lost friendships for telling the truth? Because you didn't, it would have been better probably to lie, but you told the truth. So have you ever lost
I can't say that I've lost, but it kind of like distanced us. Because it was just like, okay, you don't like what I'm saying, I don't like what you're saying, that's your truth, is my truth. And it kind of distanced us, so I don't know. I don't think I've ever lost. Because if I lost you for that, then you weren't my friend.
Yeah, you wasn't. You wasn't my friend.
You supposed to be gone.
Yeah.
What if they were your friend? They just can't handle the truth. That ain't got nothing to do with
Well,
you.
it's a lot of people who run away from you when you tell the truth, which is why we start to lie to our friends, especially we don't watch them many a times interact with people saying something to them, the truth or whatever, and they just be like, fly off the handle. So of course, you just like, well, that ain't in my business. You wear what you want to wear. You do what you want to do. Say what you want to say, whatever. And you just try to not even go
I agree
there.
with you. Those relationships to me are kind of tricky because I feel like if I'm telling you the truth, either for the betterment of you too, I know it doesn't feel good or it seems good, but how do we continue a friendship if you're wanting me to be in disillusion with you all the time?
Yeah, and I don't think
I don't think that could be a true friend. Not for me, because
that's an associate.
Yeah, that's a good associate, and that's it. Because if you can't ever hear nothing that your true friend says to you, then you're not ready for a friendship.
No.
You're not.
Because
you still immature.
People should be able to talk to you.
Yeah, and I think we've showed that so much with our discussions outside of our topics and different stuff like that. And I think we've all took so much from the truth being told to each other from somebody else. You might have been talking to her, but I received what you were saying because it's like, damn. Yeah. I might not have said it like, damn, that go for me too, but that's my truth and I need to stick with it. Like when we was talking about looking in the mirror and wanting something else that you don't have, like that was like, ew.
You're
right. And that's one of those truths that on a more serious note, not talking about clothing or anything like that, but we lie to each other all the time. You don't deserve that, but you done sat and we done watched this person just do the most.
Right.
And instead of saying, friend, you deserve that because you was messing up or whatever it is. And that's not, I'm not talking about a man, I'm talking about business. Any credit, whatever it is.
Like,
you bullshit, friend.
Yeah, don't watch that episode. Don't run that episode.
So, yeah, that's the most, I guess that's the most, more serious things that we kind of lie to each other about.
Because your friend might not be able to take it in the moment. And I wouldn't say that comes to maturity too on how you react to it. Because sometimes if I can't take something in the moment, I'll sit back and then I have to readdress it and be like, okay, or just analyze it and be like, why did they tell me this? Is this
where is she coming from?
Right, exactly. That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, friendships is our relationships.
Oh yeah.
At the end of the day, they're relationships. It's your long-lasting relationships. Whether you got in a relationship with a man or not, your friend is going to be there before, after, and in between.
But sometimes I think we forget that.
We do.
And we forget that
really
this is a working relationship.
It is
You'll
that
fight for the
you
man.
have to put in that work
Most
with
definitely.
your friendships. Like, and you have to know the person that you're talking to as well. Like, some stuff I may be able to tell you in front of everybody, I wouldn't be able to address to you in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying? You have to know your personality of that friend to be able to communicate with them. Okay, I know this person, she's maybe a little bit softer. This person, I can give it to her direct, exactly how I feel, and it doesn't change change the fact that you guys are friends, but you just have to know how to communicate with your friends, just like you would do with your significant other. Like, you have to know how to
I was
communicate.
gonna say too, is like, we, like you said, working hard to fix friendships that could be fixed. If it's like you said, from a truth you told, and it was like, most women, well, not most, but some women will literally go months and months without saying nothing to you because you told them how you feel. If that's how I feel, then why we can't go on the next day because I told you my truth and exactly how I was feeling? Why aren't you contacting me back the next day or whatever and get back on track? Evidently you have something wrong with what I said, and it was my truth. I can't expect you to treat me no different than what I'm showing you how I want to be
You
treated.
might need to take a beat and take a day.
That's all I'm about to say.
And then come back to it.
But if you can fight for, like you
would've
said,
sent a
your man,
paragraph.
yeah. If you gonna fight for your man, fight for your friend, because she gonna be there for you through everything.
Right.
Yeah.
So I agree with you. So 2 things to that. I feel like with the person you're talking about, because I'm with you on your side. Thanks. Well, I feel like for women, when it comes to our significant other, and I think men get this too, ain't no comparison. So I definitely will go to bat for my man before my best friend of 35 years. Easy, hands down. Because our relationship and our intimacy is different. Even though yours have been there longer, our relationship is different. Kind of like with your parents. You know what I'm saying? It's just a different thing. I think number 2, I feel what you're saying. I think sometimes the other party, because let's say if you grew up with that person, y'all been friends for 10 years. Let's say y'all been either unaware, delusional, whatever you want to call it, and then you started realizing the truth of your situation and then y'all's situation as much as you can for the other party. It really does hurt when that other person either never even kind of wants to understand where you're coming from or unlock that level of awareness, or they're not interested. So you're saying that we weren't friends because they don't understand. Yeah, we definitely were friends. I don't know if that person wants to grow. I don't know if that person wants to be in that level of awareness, because once you, like, let's just say we were ripping around the street. Let's just say we was all streetwalkers. We was out here doing our thing. One of us got saved. It's our old life. But I'm just saying. And we got saved. Let's say, Cece, you got saved. But you spew all of us, but I'm the only one. And we've been streetwalking for 10 years. I'm like, I'm not with that, because either it's too hard or it's too much work, or me being aware of it is too much. So now I dislike you, or now you're considering me not your true friend anymore.
Right.
We've been held down for 10 years solid, but it does hurt. To me, I know I hate when relationships split like that, because it's like we've been through so much and what we've been doing has not been working for us, or it's no longer working for us.
Right.
One of us has to stop this.
Well, and I feel like in those things, when things happen like that, I feel like you don't have to necessarily, we can still be cool.
Yeah. Cool.
You do what you want to do over there, and I'm gonna keep praying for you, and I'm gonna do what I'm doing over here. However, we don't have to hang out every day, but we still cool, and I can't judge you, cause like Kim said to Kanye, he wanted her to stop dressing a certain kind of way, and she was like, look, I'm not, just cause you saved, I'm not there yet. I'm not ready to, like, this is how I make my money. I'm not ready to go there yet. That don't mean that we still can't be married. We still can't hold down the fort. I don't have to like everything that you like.
Right.
And it's okay for me to tell you that.
Right.
But would it be okay for you to be on a level 10 of awareness and your friend who's cool is on a level 5? Like, can you sustain that type of relationship?
But hopefully, by me keep doing my thing, she's gonna want to elevate and do her own thing in her own way. I would hope that she's not gonna stay down stuck.
But it goes back to what Tisa was saying as far as taking a beat. Because sometimes when you do take a beat and it's like, okay, let me sit back and really reflect and realize, okay, whatever she's doing, whatever my friend is doing is working. So the advice that she's giving me that I'm still down here, she's trying to help me get up there, but I need to get out of my own way. So in order for me to do that, I need to sit back and
I think
really
the friend
reflect.
sometimes is mad because what you found is working.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
Well, that's
yeah.
a seasonal friend. That's
Yeah,
just
I'm about to say,
somebody
that's
who's
not
not
gonna
But
grow
we've been
with
down
you.
for 10 years though. She's not, I mean, this is my homie.
That's a seasonal friend. Sometimes you can outgrow your friend.
That's when you was down there with
You
her.
still
That,
you
that
outgrown
season, like,
that portion. You're supposed to be growing.
Right.
You're not supposed to be doing the same thing year after year. Yeah, you might be in the same spaces as you were, but you're supposed to be doing at least something different that next year rolls around.
You damn sure don't need to be the same place you was at 10 years
No.
ago.
I agree with all what you guys saying. I think for me it's just disappointing when I have to detach like that, especially for someone we've gone close or we've been through something, we had a trauma bond or something like that, or just to say we just had a really, really good experience, whatever it is. It does hurt when we have to separate because it's like we were kind of on the same path and the support helped us get to this point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now we have to separate. And but I do think it's good. The example that will be shown will hopefully be planting those seeds in that other party to do better.
And it will. It just may come on their own time. I think that's something that
or
we
it
all
may
have
never
been.
come.
Yeah.
And that's their
That's
problem.
But that's when you gotta
That's
say,
true.
you gotta say, and you don't have to be like, dislike that person or just own them totally, but that's when you have to say, like, is this person worth being in my inner circle, being in my everyday kind of life? And then that's when you have to say no.
Yeah.
Like, I tried to bring you here. I'm showing you, I'm leading by example, and you don't want to come up here to this 10, you want to stay at the 5. That's what they mean by seasons. It might have been a season to 10 years, but now that season has ended.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure, I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, even I know for us as well, it's like we all go through our times where it's like, I know T, you stopped drinking for a while, like when nobody all like, oh, we ain't calling her to go out because
She stopped drinking soda.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, it wasn't a big deal. It was like, okay, she's not drinking, we still going out.
Yeah.
And we have those times that we text in that group, it's like, y'all, I'm done going out for a little while. And it's like, okay, well, you want to go out to eat? You ain't gotta go. We ain't gonna text you to say. But you know, we all respect each other's boundaries. We don't get all mad at each other. Like she said, she don't want to go out. She thinks she did. She said she ain't drinking. She think no. It's like, okay, I respect what's going on in your life in this moment, and you don't want to do that. Then we still cool. We still gonna have this. Nothing should change in a friendship when things do change. Yes, we may not hang out all the time, but if my own truth hurts you in a way where you can't talk to me no more and you can't call and check on me because the phone always works. I don't care.
It better work.
I don't care what's going
I cut
on.
off sometimes.
You know what I mean? I don't care what's going on in your life that you got to stop talking to your friends because.
Metro PCS.
Oh no.
Metro.
Yeah, I got the
I agree with
Yeah, I don't think things should change just because one person's truth.
Right.
Well, then that means that they was ready to fight. To me, if that's the case, they was looking for.
Unless you do something to me crazy and that you living in your truth and then you still end up hurting me, bye.
Right.
Because I can't deal with your truth now.
Yeah.
You don't have to go.
That's a good point. Let me ask you guys another question. What about the women who aren't our friends? So the women that we see out in public, are we considered lying to them? Let's just say they got a bonnet on. And we know that they ain't supposed to have no bonnet on for whatever reason.
We just mind our business.
I was about to say, well, if they ain't my friend, I ain't got nothing to say to you.
But
it should be setting a standard to set
But
for
what you
everybody.
gonna say? Walk up to a girl now,
No.
you know damn well you shouldn't have.
No,
Or
but we
what
should all
about your track
be.
showing? Is you gonna
What
be
about
like,
your track
Oh, I'm
showing?
gonna tell
Baby,
you.
I'ma
I'll fix
show-
it.
I'ma
Or
tell
is
you
it
about
different
your
unzip
track.
your X,
Oh,
Y, Z?
I'll go
yeah.
up to somebody in a minute, fix the back of their bra thing hanging out.
Hold on, track now. We can say something about your track. We definitely gotta say something about the bonnet.
Oh no, I'm not saying that about the bonnet.
Because
Yeah,
tracks
I'm
is
not
worse.
saying about-
I think the bonnet people get too offended.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
people
Just
are
leave it at home
overly
then.
emotional now,
Like,
overly
leave it at home.
sensitive.
Well, that
about
needs to be
everything.
happening at the house. I think we all should be keeping it real.
it's
with
not
our-
cute for you.
It's not cute. You look dirty. You look
When you
dirty.
look in the mirror, it's not cute.
Right,
When you lay
right,
next to
right.
your bed, it's not cute. So why would you wear it to the grocery store? Oh, let me know.
Girl, that's why
Wear
I go
your
to
bonnet
Walmart.
if you wanna wear your
Like,
bonnet.
You
Let
just
me
be
take
walking
it
around
back.
with pajamas on and
Yeah.
bonnets on. You look nasty.
But see, the thing is, we see them in the stores and we just like, what the,
Right.
you know, and instead, like nobody has told them. Yeah.
I think people
definitely
the internet told them.
Oh yeah.
The internet.
I'll say our look. I feel like my speaking to them will just be looking like, you know, like I'm looking at you like,
Well,
and they gonna be like, "What you wanna do?"
Right, and they do,
and they got the bonnet on. They definitely like, what you looking at?
Yeah, and usually I just be
That's why
they
they
anyway.
make baseball. I think we go too much to the bottom.
I'm sorry.
We took it.
We took it way back.
We have felt some kind of way about that, so we just gonna.
Well, it's one of them lies that we are amongst women. We ain't keeping it real with each other. The grown woman in your family is not saying, "Don't wear that outside. That's not, you ain't supposed to do that."
I say it in a
So
heartbeat.
should we be truth telling all day?
It's kind of hard to be a truth teller all day because you gonna end up hurting
Not if I walk in the
somebody's
shoe
feelings.
store. I'm not telling the truth today.
If you don't want to, what'd you say? The shoe store?
She said she's walking to the shoe store. If she walk in any store, she got a
I'm
coupon.
getting the coupon.
She got a coupon
I'm
somewhere.
getting the discount. Let me check my email
Right.
again. Look, like I'm trying to figure out how to get the discount. So I'm not telling the truth.
I do agree. I don't think it's good to be telling the truth all day. Some people, we just ain't got to say nothing to some situations. People just got to figure out on their own. But I guess people that you have a relationship with, I do think a filter is in place. I don't think all the truth needs to be shown in those relationships either, because sometimes it's the truth, but do I need to say it?
Yeah.
Maybe someone else that's a little bit more closer or they're a little bit more intimate should say it. Maybe we
I
can
think
just
you should
shift
ask
that.
the people the question that you asked us earlier about the white. What should you tell them?
Oh,
I think
about
that'd
the
be good for them
situation?
to,
Okay. Oh, that was a long situation.
Well, just make it short.
So, guys, answer this in the comments. So, should you tell the truth if you and your friend were, let's say, friends for 5 years? You guys are not friends anymore. However, you see your friend's spouse cheating, and then you become friends with the ex-friend again. Should you tell your newfound ex-friend that you've seen their spouse with someone else, even though it was a couple years ago? Or should that lie have expired and you just move on? And I'll say this, I think the older generation, I don't think they say anything because they died with secrets. Our grandparents, my grandmother, she told me, I used to ask her, she was like, don't worry. She told me, let the dead be. I used to hate that because I'm just like, I don't care about the dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need an answer. How am I supposed to know where I'm going if I don't know where I'm coming from and you the gatekeeper? You see what I'm saying?
My whole thing is like, when y'all friendship came back around, what kind of discussions did y'all have? Because you don't know what they was going through in that period because you wasn't there. So for me, I'm just gonna mind my business. Like, if we wasn't friends then I'm not gonna go and run to tell her, 2 years later or so. Because I don't know, they could have been on a break.
Right.
They could have been, doing their own
and
thing.
then their mind can go from, she don't like you.
Yeah, and they get back together.
And now y'all back beefing again because you done brought up something from 5 years ago.
Rehash
when y'all weren't even friends at the
So
moment.
do you guys tell if you guys found out your spouse, like if we're friends, like if you
Why
guys
we're still friends?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
while
I'm
we're
taking
friends,
pictures.
yeah.
I'm taking pictures.
Yeah, I'm FaceTiming.
Videoing.
Sis.
Has that ever happened to you guys when you lost the friend?
God.
Not particularly lost a friend, but I
Or
remember.
it kind of distant?
I remember I was being messy one time, and I did that, and the girl came into the restaurant and whooped the girl that was on the date behind, like her face was off. So you know what I'm about to say? I mind my business when it comes to people relationships, cause I done did that one time before, and I like called somebody to call somebody, and I'm like, oh, I don't got her number, but I see her man in here. So I guess I was telling the truth then. I see her man in here with this other
and they
chick.
weren't on a break.
And they was not on a break, and it's definitely was
I
a
don't
date.
mind my business because most women get mad at the person.
Right.
And their friendship goes sour. So I'm going to just mind my business. It depends
If y'all
on
close?
how close we are.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
Now, if they seen something while I'm with somebody, I better get a FaceTime.
Oh, yeah.
Call.
Well, here's the thing. That's
I don't
the
know
thing.
about FaceTime. Tell me after, because I might be on the way up there.
No, I'm going to be on the way.
And
you better be there waiting for me to get there. Right.
Hey, where's
Kiana's on her way.
Where
I'm
Kiana?
like, bitch, she ain't over here. She ain't over here. It's gone.
I think I'm good with you. I think I am going to say something, but I do think a kind of disclaimer needs to be said either post truth or after truth. I'm only telling you because if it was me, I would want it happen to me. I would want you to tell me, or I'm not judging your relationship. I just feel that I would like you let you know because I would want to know. I'm not, if you can stay with the person or whatever, I'm just letting you know because I would hope you would do that for me.
Yeah.
I value you like that, or at least value what you would see to tell me the truth or something like that.
So I got a little scenario.
Yeah.
Okay. So I got a little scenario.
That was cute.
Scenario. Like, okay, so this is truths amongst friends. So we're all older. And as we know, as you get older, it's harder to meet friends. If we're going to be very realistic, it's very hard, especially if you move to a new city, you know, whatever the case may be, it's hard to meet new friends. So when it comes to meeting new friends and you finally connect with a friend, and it's something that you, or anything that you may want to discuss, but it's kind of hard because you don't want to jeopardize your newfound friendship. How do you go on from that? Like, how do you address the situation without having to end this friendship? You know what I'm saying?
I think
If
it's all in the way you say
the delivery, yeah. But some people may not be receptive of receiving, or feel like, you know, this is a newfound friendship.
Okay, but do you want to stay friends with a person?
Exactly.
Like so that's tiptoeing your friendship.
Yeah, you can't even be.
You definitely
you're
don't
supposed
want
to be more like sisters than anything. Like I could be, my sister can get on my nerves, but I may not call her tomorrow, but we're gonna talk.
Yeah.
You know, so I definitely feel like it's the delivery, how you say
it's
something.
definitely delivery. I feel like as we get older, like I said, it's hard to say, like, I just met you guys and I didn't like, you know, whatever you may have said to me. And depending on your personality, whether you say something, I may not say something right away, but by that third time, I'm like, listen here. I don't do that. I don't play them games. You know what I'm saying? But now my delivery has kind of changed because I have taken it a little while.
Oh, yeah.
But you're trying to learn because, like we said, friendships are relationships.
But do you think that when it happens the very first time, it should be like, because now I can say it to you with my delivery a little different. If I let you keep doing something to me over and over, I am going to be irritated as hell by the third time I tell you.
And you're going to see it.
Yeah, and you're going to see it all over my face, and then we might not be friends.
Right.
But if I can say it to you the very first time, you know, I think that most friendships can last a very long time because now it's like, you said that to me. Oh, it's like, okay, she don't like that shit. I ain't doing that. I ain't saying that.
And
if they did it again, now you got reason to be mad.
Right.
Yeah. And now you can show them, like, girl, I had told you the first time.
If you do it again, I want to be your friend.
Exactly.
Right, like little
Friendship
kids,
is
like,
over.
if you do this again, we ain't gonna be friends.
We ain't gonna be friends.
Yeah.
So honesty in the beginning is definitely good for newfound friendships.
Yeah.
Well, I have another scenario. If somebody say have an opinion about something like, I didn't like that, or she's not. Let me see. Let me put it in words. They have an opinion, but you don't necessarily agree with their opinion. Is what I'm trying to say. Do you just mind your business in that opinion, or do you tell the truth? Like, I don't agree with what you're saying.
I say you don't agree with what you're saying. We don't all have to have the same mind. Like we walk around like puppets, all faking that we like the same thing. No, I think that's what makes our friendship so bomb. Like because
have our own
you are your total own person. She is her own person. I am my own person. You are your own person, and we come together, and it's like, well, that's what makes our discussions. If we was all in here like, oh yeah, I agree with that.
But what if they're a combative person?
Well, then we're gonna have to say it.
Is there that goes back to knowing that person, or just even if you don't know that person, you just I don't agree with you. This is why. And if you're coming to a person with a softer tone, some people I learned in corporate years ago, you got your lion, you got your bird, all these other animals. But basically, like,
it was corporate teaching y'all.
It was. But it's like you learn different personality. I can't give everybody the same delivery and expect them all to receive it the same. Like, I know this person, she's more aggressive. This person, she's more soft-spoken. This person's more sensitive. So it's like you have to kind of know who you're talking to. I remember years ago, you may forget, we was working at a shop. Tisa was doing a wig, and she didn't cut it yet. But jokingly, you was like, Kiana, you like my wig? And I was like, I don't like it.
I don't remember
I
that.
think you should cut it. She was like, girl, I'm gonna cut this. Like, but luckily, I'm glad I was honest with her because I hated the wig. But I just met her, so I didn't know, like, okay. And then Tisa and Toy, I was like, I'm hanging out with them. I don't care what they think. But I was like,
I don't care what they think.
Hopefully she'll take this the wrong way, but I'm like, I don't like that wig.
I don't even remember.
You
what the
don't.
fuck
It was like a
wig.
black
See,
wig
with
but you made
us,
it
like,
short.
I'm more
Probably was
sensitive. I'm more sensitive to Tisa
Mhm.
than I am to you because
She
you
is.
are a little hardcore. And I'm definitely like sensitive and hardcore. Like so both of y'all kinda like
And I'm definitely just sensitive.
yeah. So I know that the things that I say sometimes I have to be stern with her.
Mhm.
And she knows that my delivery, she knows that I don't mean it in no kind of way. And if I do mean it in any kind of way, she knows because
Right.
she trusts me enough to be like, well, she yelled at me, but
So it must be serious.
That big sister.
right.
Yeah.
And that's how like that's me and Kiana has always been like that. Ever since that she had my phone number in her phone as co-worker Toya and I saw it.
Oh God!
She has got nothing but attitude since then. So I mean I just love it. And then you always like this old so I'm always like that with you. You know, but then when you start your mess and I be big sister Toya, I'll be like, no, Kiara.
No, for sure.
You know,
I'm definitely
so
sensitive too.
I can't be somebody else. Period. Like I'm gonna be myself, but I'm gonna be somebody different for you.
But
I'm gonna
sometimes
be
when people
somebody
say their
different for
opinion,
you.
I don't lie. I just don't say nothing. Because
Yeah.
sometimes it's just like, it's not even worth my energy
Mhm.
in saying stuff. So I don't necessarily lie and be like, yes, I totally agree with you.
Or if
That-
you don't feel like it's
or
gonna
I just-
hurt them,
I just be
then
like,
it's kinda
oh,
like, you not
okay,
my
well,
business.
that's how I be. I'll just be like, oh, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right.
And even
well.
go when it comes to advice, because some friends' advice you just know, like, girl,
Now,
ain't no
that
shit.
ain't be too-
Hell, I'm about to listen to you.
Check the source.
You ain't never worn a nice wig.
You ain't never worn a nice wig.
You done spent up the church's money every day. You talking about me saving some money. Go somewhere and sit down.
Can't dress worth shit. I'm about to ask you.
Well, I ain't got no
this
friends
is
that
not
can't
good.
dress. Because
No.
if they can't dress, they can't be my friend. I'm
Right.
sorry. I'm not
It
hanging.
can't happen.
I'm
And I'm gonna let you know, like,
I'm
sis,
not,
we gotta find something
I'm not
else.
hanging out with that person. I'm like, God, why you gotta look like that every time we go?
Tisa thought I was a bum. She didn't think I could dress before we
When?
went out. I think Adrian told me that too. So yeah, she wanted to make sure what you had on.
No, because we wasn't hanging out yet.
I know,
Right,
but
because
you
I
was a
got.
little concerned.
Yeah, right. That's why I just
Like,
expressed
oh, I
that.
hope she look good.
Girl,
Girl,
you come out the door.
I'm like,
make sure you
I'm-
look cute.
Because
What you
I know
wearing?
me on the going to work on the
Girl, you ain't the only one. When I got in the car, when I first went out with her and Kim, and I went out, and then I think we was on the way that we was going back, dropping me off. And she was like, oh, we ain't gotta worry about how you gonna look when you come out the hospital. I'm thinking like, bitch, you ain't seen my picture. Bitch, hold on, wait till next weekend.
I am her. I definitely do that because I just want to be around a whole bunch of beautiful cuteness. I don't like.
We ain't gotta check.
Because you asked me catch your crew is. I can't be out with nobody
One
looking
that-
tacky.
One or two that can devalue the group. It's
Yeah,
happening.
you
That
Oh
is
my
true.
God.
I'm sorry, I'm
But then
judging.
those
I'ma
are the
let
times
you
when you
know.
have to tell
I'm
the
judging.
truth. We
Right.
all looking good, and then you got your one friend over
Right.
here
I
looking
ain't got
crazy.
that friend.
It's like, now come in the house with me real
Yeah.
quick.
But would have been the
Get you
friend of the
together.
friend who you ain't know that popped up with y'all.
No,
And
I'm
then
gonna
the
get her
section.
together too.
I'm
I'm not hanging out with her.
I'm gonna say that to
Oh,
my
it's too
friend.
late
That's what
then.
I'm saying.
Like, I'm
I'm
not
gonna tell
hanging
my
out with
friend the
your
truth.
friend.
I'm gonna be like, don't bring her no more, cause
Right.
she.
Help her out before you leave.
No,
I would say that.
that reminded me of what's name. It was like, if they come in, then I'm not going. I'm like, this girl she is too honest in her mouth. I'm just over there like,
No, that is me.
Yeah, I'm
'Cause
not going.
I'm not gonna go, cause
That's another topic.
I'm sorry,
The one that devalues the group.
I'm
You
sorry.
know what I'm saying?
That's another
I'm like,
topic,
I am
for real.
definitely. I guess I don't want to say I'm a judgy person, but maybe.
I mean, you gotta have a little bit of judgment. You know what I'm saying? But your judgment, I mean, sometimes it's still good because you could be either considered lying by not saying it. Like, look, this person, they're a good person, but how they showing up ain't making us look
Right.
good.
Because you can throw off the whole group, the whole morale. And I got like good men looking at me now. You done bought some bums. He over here. He ain't even drive over here.
How many stories I done told you?
I think on a more serious note, though, we lie to our family way more than we lie to anybody else, and I think that has to stop.
Oh, I don't lie to my family. My family they too blunt.
Well, I ain't saying like I'm saying like as a whole with everybody, we do kind of coddle, you know, people in the family, and we don't tell. We have them doing things and still doing things, and it's like nobody's pulling them to the side and be like, come on now, you've been doing this for way too long. It's time to stop this.
I agree with that.
I have to say, I definitely noticed when I moved to the South, for sure, that it's a lot of that down here. Not saying it's not in the North or any parts of the country, but when I moved down here, I'm talking about below Virginia. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, whoa, y'all don't say nothing.
Especially to elders.
Especially to elders. Yeah. It can be right here in your family. Like, how come ain't nobody?
Or they'll just be like, oh, that's just Tom.
Yes.
That's just
like, no.
That's just But y'all know it's wrong. Y'all know it ain't right. It ain't working for Tom. It ain't working for you looking at it. Ain't working for the community. And no one's saying anything. And I'm just like, why not?
Well, I wish my family was like that. My family, they don't have nothing. I mean, but when I say blunt, I don't care which side. They just no.
Well, no, I think I definitely agree without they go without saying certain things, and then you might call your other
tell
family
on
members,
talk about
it, and be like, why is she like this? But we're not going directly to that person.
And it's most of the very close. Like, you just be like,
I think also for
I'm
that,
just not
too.
going to say anything because I don't want to hurt their feelings, or I don't want to do X, Y, and Z.
I don't want to start no riffraff.
I think when I do that, because, like, if it's my parents or family, something like that, it's because I do not want to be associated with the one who hurt your feelings at any time in your life. Even though I can't, because I'm human, but I don't want to me, I feel like hurting your feelings like a letdown, like I let you down. Because I don't like being let down. Yeah. It hurts for me. And it just hurts when I do that to someone. So I'm a fluff talker.
So much,
me too, been let down so much, and I don't even like.
Just don't tell me. Like, at this point, don't even tell me about it, because if you're going to keep doing it, I mean, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
Because I done told you my piece when you said it, and if you still was going to do it, that's why, I just keep to myself.
I get to that point after the behavior is repeated. We talked about it, you made a fuss, you've heard another perspective, but yet you're going back to the same exact thing. Then I'm just like, then I'll have that opinion like, I won't say anything to your opinion, or I'll just look at you. But I don't like being on repeat. But I get sucked into that sometimes, so I'm trying to help someone.
Yeah.
So guys. So let us know what you guys think as far as about honesty, not just amongst women, but men too, family, friends. Do you think we should be truth telling all day? Do you think some lies are okay? Should you even speak sometimes in certain situations?
Should you just be like,
That's a good thing though, because like it's a good thing because that it's just like going into like relationships and stuff. Like they say, exactly. Don't worry about what's in my cup.
No cup.
Yes. I understood what Moneybag was saying. Lil Wayne. Sorry, Lil Wayne. But anywho, like I was saying, it's just like relationships and whatnot. Everything doesn't need to be discussed. But how long do you keep quiet?
Does it have an expiration date? That's my question. Do certain lies and secrets have an expiration date? If something happened, let's just say us, all of our hair ain't really 4C all the way, right?
Right.
I'm not saying that Africans can't have naturally un-4C hair. What I'm saying is that most of our family, we ain't got 4C hair.
I got good hair.
Well, I was just saying, like, I know,
well,
like,
everybody.
My point is, why some of us light and some of us ain't light. There's someone in the family who knows the truth. How long are you gonna keep this secret? That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Grandma, grandpa, auntie, or whoever. How long?
Ain't no good analogy.
Man, the thing is, you know, if someone stepped out and mixed in, someone's adopted. I mean, But my thing is, it has an expiration date. So my thing is, how long? Or
they just like your grandma said, but like your grandma said though, you just you just let the dead be, because it's like, what are we talking about it for?
Right.
Because I don't know where I'm doing in my future, because I don't know where I come from.
You got to start where you at.
Yeah.
I feel like it's so hard because she's the one with the real answers. Instead of me going to leave,
you don't need her. You don't need her
sometimes
answers.
You don't. Right. Sometimes
you don't need them answers because we don't even know if ancestry is right. We don't know if none of that stuff is right. They could be telling you anything.
So just start your life.
So start your life where you're at. Start your own traditions and pick. And first of all, we are so like in tune with so many different things. If there's a culture that you want to do and want to be, adopt it and do it. Like, you don't have to necessarily.
But there's nothing wrong with learning your history.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying like, okay, so if she can't find that out, then there's no way she keep going and beating a dead horse over the head trying to figure that out. No, start from where you're at and
I
do
do agree
something
with
different.
you. I think for me it's just disappointing. Like, I got the best source. No other entity can give me nothing better than you.
Right.
Auntie, grandma, cousin.
Now that's
yet
true.
You're withholding.
And that's hurtful.
You know what I'm saying? You know how the person look. You probably know how the person talk, walk, whatever, and what happened.
Like, if you know my dad, who my daddy is, you need to let me know.
But do you think that by them saying that one thing could just like
tear
the whole family up?
And, possibly, but it can that tear down could be a set. I feel like that setback could be a set up for our family.
But just like how we were saying about knowing how to talk to someone, and some people may not handle it in a certain kind of way, because obviously if nobody's saying nothing, then this was a taught learned behavior. So then once you open up that can of worms, your family may never be the same. So do you want to just disturb the family union that y'all have, or do you just be quiet and go along with it and live with these secrets?
I think I'll have to say it because I haven't seen this. It says the truth will set you free, and I have not seen the opposite of that. I'm not saying the truth don't hurt, but I have seen it set people free each and every time.
Well, they probably don't want to be hurt.
True. So I do agree. The avoidance of being hurt makes it very valid.
I mean, it's going to be a process regardless.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
That you need to hear.
Yeah. So, this is a thought of mine. That's all. How was that, guys?
Sounds pretty good.
That was very good. So leave us a comment. Let us know what you think about this topic, and we'll be back.
Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the episode so far. And if you have, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Don't forget to click that notification button.
Little comment.
Okay, guys, we are back for Trash That Shit, or is it too damn good? So the question, ladies, is with trust. We've been talking about trust all night. So with trust, do you just give it? Or how do you feel about that? Do you just give the trust up front?
I'm sorry.
You can go ahead.
Okay. Well, me, I think they already know, honestly. I am a type of person that I don't trust very easily. It takes me a while. For me personally, that's something I'm working on. But it's still something I feel like you have to earn trust for me.
So you say.
So I'm going to
trash it.
Trash it.
Trash
like,
that
you,
shit.
you gotta show me first. So yeah, we're gonna trash.
We're gonna go over to Kiara because she's laughing.
I'm
so
sorry,
hard.
it's just funny. Because see your face like, so are we gonna trash it? I'm sorry.
I'm like, you trash that shit then.
For me, I'm gonna say two things. So I am definitely very trusting, because when I first meet you, I have no reason not to trust you, and I think that's because I'm being trustworthy initially.
Right.
Even though I've had a plethora of untrustworthy experiences, trusting people in the beginning, but I just think that I'll say this, my friends say about this, you start with an A with me. You have to earn your F for me. So most people, for me, you don't start with an F and earn your A. And I think it's because I just don't come from that place where, even though people have hurt me and I've had bad experiences, but still I've had a lot of experiences where people have not hurt me initially. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to say it's too damn good for me.
Okay.
For me, I'm gonna say that I usually trust people kind of right away, and then I let them show me who they are. Like, I already have my feelings for you. When I meet you, the energy I can kind of tell, but I don't be wanting to miss and speak before or think something before, because it will mess up how I treat you.
That's a good perspective.
So, because I don't want to be going there, because then, we can fool ourselves in our mind, and then you may be a trustworthy person, but now I've tricked myself in my mind, and you've been doing a whole lot of stuff and that you ain't did. So, I can't say for the most part I trust you, and then I let you show me. So, I would say it's too damn good.
Okay, I guess that leaves me. As emotional and as sensitive as I am, I definitely give my trust up front. Sometimes that's, heartbreaking for me because, some people, they don't deserve your trust. But I would definitely say it's too damn good. I'm definitely giving you the trust. And then you just, like they say, you downgrade yourself.
Right.
Like, that's it. No matter what the sex is, you're going to downgrade yourself.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I get
And
made fun
there
of being
you go.
like that.
You say you get what?
Made fun of a lot being like that.
Really?
Being too trusted. I always think you're just too nice. And I'm just like,
Well, I mean,
Nice
if
and
you-
trusting is two different
I
things.
think people
though.
think people
Yeah.
probably
Yeah.
misinterpret it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
They definitely
Nice
do
and
because if you are, why I got to start off being all
Bitchy.
suspicious with you
Yeah,
and
I
all
don't
of
know
this?
you.
Like,
Well, I'm gonna start off being suspicious. That's just my personality.
And
I'm just
that's,
saying, like,
that's
for
for any
somebody-
sex too. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's just me.
That's who I am. All right,
That
so
was good.
Yes.
What was this? What was this?
There's a
Two